So welcome back again guys, I am Mathew Javier and we're going to do a chapter 5 packet tracer activity and hope you'll learn from something from this, and that is all, and please bear with me till the end and going start. So this is the chapter 5 activity. So now, a packet tracer examine the ARP table, the objectives. Part 1, examine ARP request. Number 2, examine a switch MAC address table. And examine ARP process and communication. This this is optimized for viewing PDUs. The devices are already configured. You will gather PDU information in simulation mode and answer a series of questions about your data you collect. So part 1, examine an ARP request. Step 1, generate ARP request by pinging 172.16.31 from 72 ports. So we're going to ping it. So click on 72 ports to command prompt. Enter the ARP table. Enter the ARP minus D command to clear the ARP table. And simulation. 2 PDUs will be generated. The ping command cannot complete the ICMP packet without knowing the MAC address of destination, so the computer sends an IRP broadcast frame to find the MAC address of the destination. So we're going to do this now. So we're going. So we're going it now. So we're going to find the 172.16.31.2 and uh, 16 and open to the command prompt. After we go into command prompt, we're going to ping it. Ping. We're going to ping 172.16. So ARP minus space minus D. So ARP minus D. There is simulation mode. So we're going 17 ping 172 going. So there, as you can see, there are two PDUs generator. So this VCMP, ICMP, and IRP. So we're going to letter D. Click capture forward once the IRP PD switch 1, where the ICMP DU disappears. Waiting for the ARP reply. Open the PDU record. The system MAC address is this address listed on the table above. So we're going to click capture. So disappeared and going to switch. we're going to open this PDU ARP. So we'll verify that the measure megatrust. You can see the error fff dot fff dot and fff dot, and this address is specified in the recent table, or it's not. The address is broadcaster IP address. So next is click capture or forward. So move the PDU device. How many copies of PDU did switch 1 make? So so uh, one router 31.3 and 172 and 31.4. 3 copies of PDU. We're going to the next question. This IP address so that device is accepted. These two PDUs as not accepted by these devices. So we can say 172.16.131.3 is the accepted PDU. Next is open the PDU and open the layer 2. And what happened to the source and destination MAC address? So happened, we can see the source became destination. Previously it will be the source, so FFFF, it became the destination. So it became megatrust of 172.16.31.2. So the next one is click capture forward to until the PDU returns to 172.31.2. How many copies of the PDU did the switch make during the ARP reply? Okay. So click capture forward, back to switch. So it back to the 1 PDU again, 172.16.31.2 from our switch. So we will come to step 2. Examine the ARP table. That ICMA packet appears open the, so we can see that in these two. So open the PDU and examine the MAC address to do MAC address of the source destination lane with their IP addresses. So ICM to check that the ICM. So make a trace of the, so it is correct. We come to switch back to the real time and the ping completes, and click on 72.31 and enter IP-A command. To what IP address does the MAC address entry correspond? So now we are going to verify that now. So going to the real time. So our ping completes. Yes. So 172.31 and command prompt we will give ARP-A. So we can see the internet and the physical layer address type dynamic. Part 2. In the general, when does the device issue an ARP request? Obviously, ARP device, so it is not now the receiver megatrust. Now, we will come to examine part 2. Examine a switch MAC ABOS address table. Step 1. Generate additional traffic to populate the switch MAC address table from a 7 to. So we're going to do this on 72.6. Then click 10.10.10.2 and open the command prompt. and enter the ping command. How many replies were sent and received? So we will verify this now. So we're going to command prompt ping 172.16.31.4. How many replay? So the replay is 3. Laptop command prompt ping 10.10.3. Getting the replay. That's send for and receive for. As you can see, the packets received for, send for. So I'm gonna switch one. And the CLA tab, enter the show MAC address command, do the entries correspond to those table below. So we're going to do that now. Going to switch one, CLI. So enable and show MAC this table. So here we can see the details. So got across table. So we're going to verify this. Starting to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So here we can see that 1DA7, it is correct. 0060 for an F 770 36 284. So that's router 1. So click 0, then the CLI tab and show the MAC address table and command to entries correspond into those table below. CLI enable show MAC table. So verify to our MAC address table. So 001 for A6 0060 to 84 06572B. Yes, it's already in there. Last question, why are two MAC addresses associated with one port? Why are two MAC addresses associated with one port? /2 so one port. Having in this methodology, this laptop is connected to access point. This access point is connected to the switch using one port. So that's why it's showing one port there. So port 3, examine the ARP process in remote communication, generate wrapper the traffic. First step, click 172.31.2 and open command door. Enter the ping 10. Type IRP -A. What is the IRP address and new ARP table entry? So we're going to verify these three now. So we're going to this command prompt. We're going to ping it is correct. Ping going 10.10.10.1. So we're getting a replay So we'll type ARP minus A if it is correct. So here we can see the dot 172.16.31.1. We will come to the next. Enter ARP minus T to clear the ARP table. Switch to simulation mode. Repeat the ping. Repeat that ping to 10.10.10 and how many PDUs appear. Switch simulation. Here we go. So we're going to ping again. So we can see that one is AMP and one is ARP. So click the capture or forward. Click the PDU. It's now at switch 1. What is the target? It's definitely the off ARP request. So now we switch 1. We can see the destination IP address 172.132.31.1. So the address of as destination IP and the IP address 172.16.31.2. So thing. So G destination IP is not 10.10.10.1 Y. So we can see that in the PDU that the control because of default gateway from this network 172.137.1, the gateway of the address. So if the receiving host is not the same network, the source, the users, the ARP process will remain to MAC address to the router MAC address as a gateway. So we'll come to step 2. Switch to router 1, switch to real-time mode and click router 1 in the CLI lab and B. So privilege mode and show MAC address and how many MAC address in the MAC table and why. So going to real time again. So router 1 CLI enable show MAC address table. We cannot see any MAC address in this table. So this is different from the switch MAC command. So we're going to see in the show entry data. Is there entry? So we're going to type show ARP. So as we can see, there is the entry that's in here. What happens to the fast ping situation when the router responds to the ARP request? So obviously it times out. So in this packet tracer activity, we examine the ARP table. So as you can see, the total score is 100. So that is all, and thank you for watching our packet tracer activity. So again, I hope you learn more, and that's all. And thank you, and thank you, and thank you.